Okay, so this comment will probably piss off a lot of black people. I don't care whether it does or not. These are my comments and my opinions. And so, as they say, an opinion is like a you know what. Everybody has one. I find that black folks, particularly upper middle class, bougie blacks. I don't mean to use the word bougie in a negative sense. They don't want you to say anything negative about President Obama. Girl, he's our first black president, and they got enough people on him, the Republicans, this, that, and the other, and we should support our president. I said, look, let me tell you something. I just like to cut bull, you know what, just off at the knees. I said, he doesn't get a free pass because he's a black president. If he's screwing up, I'm going to say he's screwing up. Simple. You don't get a free pass. In fact, you ought to not be screwing up because it probably is the first. I know it's the first, and it'll probably be the last time we have a black president. So anyway, this Syria thing. I never thought in my wildest dreams I would ever say that President Obama has embarrassed me more than the decider President Bush has. Second George Bush. Now, one thing you can say about the second George Bush is I don't know if that's Herbert Walker, which one of the Bushes it is, but he was wrong on going into Iraq and toppling a dictator, and it really makes me sick that America thinks that they're the police dog for the whole world when they haven't straightened out crap right here in America. Where's our 40 acres and our SUV? Because we don't want no mule. Where's reparations for blacks while you going off bombing and trying to topple other countries' leaders? But at least with George Bush, he sold the American people a bill of goods talking about war on terror in Iraq and have a damn thing to do with the war on terror, not the war on terror he was referring to, Saddam Hussein. That's one thing. But Saddam Hussein, or as his daddy used to say, Saddam, had nothing to do with flying planes into the Twin Towers in the Pentagon in Pennsylvania, whatever. But so George Bush went and started an unjust war. And I quoted to my son yesterday a quote I heard, I don't know who to attribute it to, that old men dream of wars that young men have to go fight. So we got Cheney and Rumsfeld and Bush, don't know his you-know-what, from a hole in the ground starting a war in Iraq. But one thing about it, when Bush started, he went out there and said, we're going to go, and it was really because he tried to kill his dad, and it had to do with Halliburton and money and all. It had nothing to do with the fact that he was an evil dictator. Let's just tell the truth and shame the devil. But Bush, the decider, said, we're going to topple this government, and just went in there and did it. That was wrong. But at least he said he was going to do it, and he did it. Here we caught Obama drawing red lines and then saying, I didn't draw the red line, and it's not my red line, it's everybody's red line, it's the world's red line. What the hell are you talking about? It's like when we went today, we would draw a line in the sand and say, cross this line. And then the person steps over it. I did that one time and didn't do it anymore. Person steps over it and you say, well, not cross this line. And you just back yourself right up to your front door. Well, you might get some help. Obama, who's that? I'm going to put Osama and Obama together, Obama. But Obama says, okay, we're going to go and we're going to kill some Syrians because some Syrians killed some Syrians and that wasn't right. Okay, so they used the nerve gas, didn't use the nerve gas, whatever. And then he says we're gonna go in there and drop some bombs, and they're not gonna be manned by people, and we're gonna take some drones, and we're gonna do this, that, and the other. And then he started what I call crawfishing. Then he said, no, I better ask Congress. And then Congress said, don't ask us. so they didn't even vote on the thing yet. And then now we got Putin writing articles in the New York Times, and this is just madness. It makes Obama, not us, makes Obama look so stupid that and wishy-washy and talking out of both sides of his mouth. He couldn't even say that Trayvon Martin's killing was a hate crime. He just wishy-washy. He was just wishy-washy. You can't be wishy-washy and be the president. You got to do as George Bush, right or wrong. You got to be the decider. He should have used diplomatic means. Always use diplomatic means, because when you finish bombing the hell out of each other and it's all said and done, you still got to sit down and talk and come up with some solution. We're still in Afghanistan. Does anybody know? We've been in Afghanistan over a decade. Does anybody even know why we went to Afghanistan? We a lot of us voted for Obama twice. I did. For him to get us out of Iraq and Afghanistan. And we still in Afghanistan, and now he wants to pick a fight with Syria. And again, another day, maybe later on today, maybe tomorrow, I'll talk about my feelings about these innocents being nerve gassed and killed. That is a real issue. It's a real problem. But if you're going to be the president, damn it, screw you know what's on tight. And I'm not saying not consult with the representatives of the people, which is Congress. But make up your mind what you're going to do. Don't have Kerry out there saying one thing, you saying something else. You done drug Hillary out of mothballs, the former Secretary of State. Just think these things out to their logical conclusions and then speak. This is just a disaster, Mr. President. And I think you could take some notes from George Bush's playbook. I never thought I'd hear myself say that, because he was a pure D, ignorant man. But at least he knew how to make a decision, right or wrong, and go for it. He was not wishy-washy.